record. So yeah, well, we're back with another stream today. We're playing some Squirrelblade again. Um, we're kind of going back to the original build of Squirrelblade that I had. It was essentially my first draft, and my first draft I've actually had more success with than the other kind of versions I've tried. I've tried Bliss with like Dark Confidant. I think that's kind of my most latest build. I've had lists without Noble Hierarch, and I think I have had a couple of two theories with this list as well because this list just auto loses to Blue Red Prowess, and I think Blue Red Prowess is definitely popular right now. So I'm kind of running into a trap essentially, but I feel like this is all a lot of fun, and as long as you don't run into Blue Red Prowess, I think this deck is has some sort of legs. I feel like if we can run into like control matchups or something, or just mid range matchups, I feel like this Toski plus Lingering Souls is just such a deadly combo in terms of just getting card advantage. Grimflare is kind of like it's one of those things where like if you're against Tron or Amulet, Grimflare is the best 2-drop you can have. But in the wide scope of the meta, it's a horrible blocker. At least Goyf can survive a bolt and block decently, like in the prowess matchups, for example. But Grimflare is such a bad card on the back foot. So I pretty much just took my old list because I actually went 4-1, I think 3 times, losing for the trophy. So this list has done decent for me, and I'm just kind of going back to this original build with Hierarchs, Grimflares, and Toskis. I only changed a few things in the sideboard. I added the Sword of Light and Shadow because equipping this to Toski means it doesn't die to Bolt, Path, Dismember, Oust, to Fairy. Like it survives everything. So I was actually thinking about I might add this to the main deck, but we'll just leave it in the sideboard for now. And then if I want to play Squirrelblade another time, maybe I'll swap it to the main. One of my favorite cards, maybe it's probably because I have Luris as kind of my go-to deck or version of Abzan. I wanted Engineer Explosives, but I have 2 Plague Mans because of lack of sweepers. Malfi, thank you for the Prime sub. Really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So let me go back to the comments. My daily comment for you to play Abzan Pioneer. That is also on my to list, Gabriel. It really is. When the time is right. I think I have to do a little bit more research because I don't want to just blindly go into Pioneer and then just fall flat on my face. I think I do want to do my adequate amount of research on the format before I just kind of blindly build a deck. Are you liking Souls? Souls is a super breaker in mid range. Yeah, I really like Lingering Souls. Post ban, Lingering Souls has definitely felt good. So I'm not sure if you've seen my old streams, Malfi, but I can just bring up my Luris Blade list. So this list, I actually had Lingering Souls in the sideboard, and now I have the main because they felt that good. Just like not having to deal with like row or anything like that. Lingering Souls actually becomes a premier 3-drop, right? Especially with the equipment, just the instant value. Like Lingering Souls is actually pretty decent now. How's it going, Destiny side? Hope you're doing well. I was used to run Rock and Abs. I go, yeah, you probably know me from the Rock too. I played a lot of decent amount of Rock a couple years ago, but welcome back. And again, thank you for the Prime sub, Malfi. I really really appreciate it. But yeah, without further ado, let's get this rolling. Play some more Squirrelblade. Since I've been like streaming more frequently, I've been streaming 3 days a week. I can kind of take a day to kind of play these kind of for fun lists. I think Toski, I forget who, Izul Digester. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, but you asked again how Squirrel is. Oh, sorry, Malvi. You asked how Squirrelblade is, and honestly, if I had to give my honest opinion on Squirrelblade, I think Toski is more of a meme more than anything. I mean, it's great to kind of have Lingering Souls on turn 2 in this build, powered up by Nublark, and then turn 3 Toski and just draw 2 cards. It is cool to have those kind of screenshots. But I think there's a lot of faults to the card. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a 4-mana 1/1 that requires, help essentially. that being said, like there's decks like blue black control or like a lot of like these blue white lists that aren't running Path to Exile or running very few of them, or it like forces them to run like Path the Toski. Like they need that effect then and there, or like I just draw two cards instantaneously. It makes it kind of awkward because of like planeswalkers and such, because you can't trigger Toski if you're attacking the walkers, right? But other like it for the most part, it's just fun. It's a fun deck. And there are matchups, like I said, where if you're against Grixis, right? How does Grixis control beat Toski and Lingering Souls? It's like almost impossible. So you have that. So I'm not saying it's like bad. It's just more of a meme, right? Like I think that's just how I could easily say it's just a meme. I play Legacy Stoneblade as one of my two key decks. Is it blue white Stoneblade? I don't. I'm not. I stopped playing Legacy ever since Deathrite Shaman got banned, and I like pay attention enough to where like I see people post on social media, but I don't pay enough attention to really know the full scope of the meta. Blue white Jeskai or banned? Oh, that's cool. Is banned with like snow, or is it a another build? Because Jeskai's cool too. How's it going, boat guy? Hope you're doing great. So they have a bunch of lands and mana, and we just take the spy here, and we just hope they don't top deck another one. That's pretty much what we're doing here. Or else somewhere. Oh, I see. We close all these. I didn't give you a proper introduction, boat guy. I have to go the boat guy. Gotta keep that streak going here. So I'm feeling a little under the weather, so hopefully, sorry if I can't keep up my usual enthusiasm, but welcome. And I know the Grim Flare is back today. We could just die here. I'd be very sad, but oh, they're playing the card that I did not know about. Huh. Yeah, I my girlfriend got her first shot yesterday, and she feels pretty awful. So I wonder if I should try to keep a fourth land to get Toski. Let's see what we have. More Toskis. I guess we just, I mean, the only play we have this turn is to play the sword. We could probably go equip attack. I actually like keeping Noble Hierarch on top because it makes us be more mana efficient instead of rolling the dice and getting a land. And there's no point in getting a discard spell because we just hope they don't top deck anything. So I think we just mill these two cards, put the Hierarch on top, and it actually deals the most damage this way. And we just need to hope they don't draw Spy or Balustrade Spy or the other cards, whatever Informant. But I'm glad you're feeling good too, Malfi. I got Pfizer. Okay. Interesting that they play Thoughtseize main. That's interesting. So, like, I feel okay. Like, I kind of had a migraine, but I know my girlfriend got her first shot. She feels a little sick. So, I am running one Scoos, I believe, in the main. Yeah, so we have 4. We essentially have a 2-turn clock here. We just need to fade 1 draw step here. It actually doesn't matter what we do with Grimflare now. They need it, or I don't think they have any reactive spells either, so. Cancel. Hold on, let me think, because I gotta remember. I want first this to resolve first, right? All right, so this to go on the stack first to resolves last. So let's do this. Okay, I stacked it right. Moto is weird. You want this on the stack first so it resolves last, because I want to filter and then draw, because if there's a land on top, it's essentially free. Put on top, draw a sword, and again we just have to fade. We die if they have spy or informant. So 7 out of 51. 1 in, a little over. Hopefully they whiffed. Okay. They slowing us, or what's going on here? Oh. I see. I didn't realize that they can just hardcast that. Good to know. I'm going to hold this in case I draw Fatal Push. Rewarded. You gotta think about these things. There's a rhyme and reason for everything. Grimflare. Grimflare felt good. Grimflare felt good. So Spellbomb seems decent here, obviously. Harry odds 100% of the time. Yep. Not my first rodeo with Abzan. Not my first rodeo. I guess the lack of trophies is kind of a downside here. I guess fulminators aren't bad. I guess we want damping first slows them down a little bit, but not a lot. Plague stops sort of the meek. It does, but then they have like Phantasmagorian to bring it back anyway. Eidolon actually seems is the real sweet spot here, because it stops them completely. I guess that doesn't stop them completely, but if they have if they don't have the removal for it, it's pretty good. And being able to power it out with Noble Hierarch is pretty gas. I think even though Fatal Push did win us the game, I think we'd have to cut the Fatal Push here. Could also just cutting Toski. Because like it's not adding to a clock, and even if you get to cast it on turn 3 with Hierarch, attacking with it on turn 4 is kind of slow. And maybe just trim a Lingering Souls. Something like this. I think Ashock is too slow. I know a lot of people are like, oh, it's Graveyard Hate. But they combo off at pretty much in one go. So Ashock actually doesn't do anything in this matchup. I think I want both these swords. Don't think gaining 3 life doesn't really do anything, and they're not going to put anything in our graveyard. I think this is fine. Kaya's Guile is also very, very good here. Yeah, let's do this. Let's try that. Grimflare was pretty decent. This is what I'm talking about, where Grimflare is good in these kind of matchups where like you want to dig to specific pieces. I feel like we just keep this hand. They mull into 6. If they have Leyline, they have Leyline. They mull into 5. But if they don't have Leyline, then this hand is just like fantastic, right? So they mull into 4. Oh yeah, Gaddock Teague would have been good. I totally forgot about it. I should have definitely boarded in Gaddock Teague. You are 100% correct. I just missed it. You're 100% right. I'm sorry to pronounce your name wrong. Abis Bocci. You were 100% correct. Okay, there they land, but they only have 3 cards left in hand. Okay. Unfortunate. But if they like play a Prism or something, I'm totally 100% decaying it. Over playing a clock here. Okay. Okay. Liliana would be a really good draw here. Because we can decay the talisman, and then we can Liliana plus because they're just hellbent. But we're totally decaying this. Because I can only presume that they have a spy or God, I can never remember the other one. Sweet. Yeah, so we're just totally Lilianaing here. And like it just puts them in a bind essentially. We're in a pretty good spot. Don't think it really matters. I don't think I want to go to 13 though. I guess we just get basic forest. Just kind of start discarding these useless discard spells. Like them moving into 4 really hurts them here. I can presume that they drew that, and so they have spy unknown essentially. Hey. Okay. Hierarch wouldn't be a bad draw here, or land. I can't activate this because of the ley line. I may just pitch this to the Liliana the following turn just to give Grimflare Delirium. Let's just plus Liliana first. Discard Thoughtseize. I have no way to destroy the Leyline because I don't have Trophy. So, oh, they had Belcher. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I might just pitch the Spell Bomb to Liliana next turn. If they do draw, not Spy, but the Informant. Oh, they have 4 mana now. Jeez. Yeah, so I'm gonna totally ditch Spell Bomb to Liliana. Hope we draw Kaya's Guile. We need to draw Kaya's Guile now. Yeah, so we're gonna pitch Spell Bomb. We get Delirium. Gives us the biggest clock. Attack. I need to just dig to Kaya's Guile, essentially. So we need to fade 3 draws here, essentially. So the make's fine. How's it going, Poison Lee? Hope you're doing well. Okay, it doesn't really do anything. We need to fade 1 draw here. One draw. I guess we can keep Decay. Top. Discard Thoughtseize. Get Stoneforge Mystic. And it's sort of Fire Nice. And then Flashback Lingering Souls. Alright, let's fade 1 draw. 1 draw. No spy. Cool. Off to a good start. Off to a good start. Again, Grimflare showing that when you're in a linear matchup, Grimflare is the best 2-drop you could have, better than Tarmogoyf, because you want this. Like, when they can't kill Grimflare, being able to dig to your hate is so good. It did dig to our hate that game, but yeah, the filtering is just solid. Because like Grimflare provides, or sorry, Tarmogoyf provides the clock, but Grimflare becomes a 4/5 or 4/4 more like after a trigger, and that's pretty much. So it's as fast as a clock as Tarmogoyf is essentially, and then but you get the filtering. So you can dig to your, like, if you're against Tron, you can dig to your Fulminator Mages. Against Belcher, you can dig to your Kaya's Guile. So, and it definitely also has Trample. So, like, our opponent had, like, a Vengevine, and we didn't have the Stoneforge Mystic, like, that still would have been lethal. I go, actually, it wouldn't be. But, like, being able to trample over with the Grimflare is also very relevant, right? So, because it would have been 4... 5, 6. So it would have been 1 short if we didn't have the sword. But it's just one of those things where if we are the aggro deck in the matchup, Grimflare is really good. But that's matchup dependent, right? And I guess it's just more of a meta call more than anything. Yorion. I'm going to hold this in case I want to trigger Revolt on turn 3. So we're just going to be Hierarch on turn 1 and call it a day. Basic Plains, Giver Runes, interesting. So this is taxes. So Grimflare plus Fatal Push seems good to me. I'm just trying to figure out which land I want to play. I think it's the Catacombs. So I'll go. Oops. Let's go black mana, green mana. We'll hold up black here. Play Grimflare. I'll probably push on their turn. What's great about this combo here is if they go Thali on turn 2, we can attack through with Exalted with this Grimflare. It's going to be pretty sweet. Calling all the cards today. All the cards. Boop. We could also do this too. I kind of want to just get in with Grimflare though. Get Toski down and just get in with Grimflare. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. I want to draw after I put the trigger on. So let's do that. Don't think we want the Thoughtseize. We could also just bin everything and we get Delirium. I don't think we want Tarmogoyf, because we already have a bunch of creatures. Let's just do that. Oh, nice. All the Lingering Souls. Okay, what are you Skyclaving? The Toski? Okay, that's fine. I mean, we're just gonna get in with this. Oh, so good. I guess we can just attack first. I kind of want to land with this Grimflare. We got the land. Yeah, so let's ditch the tap land, put the swamp on top, and just play Lingering Souls. Pass turn. Can't really attack with this. Push Edict. I can't push Edict Abram because they have a Thalia in play. So I can't. I can only cast a Liliana if I wanted to. I don't have Revolt to push the Apparition. I think they. Try to figure if I want to block. I feel like we're going to take a bunch of damage from the Peatland. I think we just take here. I think the Spirit's pretty valuable. Okay. Okay, I get a 4/4. And I'm assuming they're going to exile Grimflare. It's fine with me. Draw land. I think I want to just flashback Souls. But I think we can attack with these, pretty much this board here. Get in for 6 if we can. Flashback Souls, hold up Fatal Push. I'm fine with that. I guess I could do that. And then now I think we'll push Edict exactly because then they just have no board. Yeah, I kind of want to just leave the board empty. So this is fine. Push this. And then we just have a pretty decent board here. Then we just start pressuring their hand essentially. Okay, it's fine with me. Wow, they don't exile the illusion. Interesting. I guess I should attack with these two first. Wow, they take. Flashback souls. Plus. Discard Sword of Fire and Ice. Let's just flash it on back. So I have lethal now. And this matchup makes me glad that I put this sort of light and shadow on the sideboard. I feel like that's kind of my special. Like, I like having the having this sword in the deck. Just having protection from white has just been relevant again and again. Got a Missing Souls Linger. It's been very, very good. Like I said, like ever since the ban, it's been surprisingly very, very good. Like you don't have to worry about like Uro just nullifying your clock. You know, it's like the Uro ban really, really, really made Lingering Souls a lot better. So I think Sword's kind of the obvious inclusion. I can see Gideon just as kind of like a grind threat. It does kind of get fucked by Thalia, but I think it's fine. Every time I board in Playing Engineers, I'm always like unimpressed. Cause like there's nothing it really kills except for Thalia and Flicker Wisp. I guess they have Ariok champions, so I guess Plague Mans are gonna be better. I guess I should cut a sword. I guess we don't want. I guess we have to pick between these two or these three. I want Fire and Ice. I think Scavenging is a little anemic. They probably board on Rest in Peace against us. So let's cut the Scoos. I like all the discard, honestly. Maybe we don't want Gideon. I don't like Toski on the draw either. Maybe we just brought out all the Toskis. Because they were great on the draw. Like, they were great on the play, as you saw. But, like, on the draw, I don't think Toski's great. On the play, Gids is better. Yeah, I think Gideon is good too. Is also better on the play. But we're on the draw, so it's like, which one's better on the draw, right? And it's probably Gideon. Right? I could also just see a flat out Kaya's Guile over it, right? Because we could also just cut these three and then just bring in the Kaya's Guile. That could also just be an option, right? Just as like another removal spell. And then I can like ambush a Flicker Wisp. I think this is fine. And then on the play, maybe I want a Toski or something. I like Ashok versus Taxes. I mean, it only shuts off Stoneforge, right? So, okay. I guess we just have to lead on the Thoughtseize in case they, because we don't want to draw Thalia, right? I guess arguing for playing Noble Hierarch first, but I think this is just better. I should have used Marsh Flats. I'm not thinking here. I guess we have to take the Arbiter at this point. Yeah, I think we just have to take the Arbiter. Yeah, I guess we have, just because we have the other fetch. The wins is whatever. Yeah, I think we just take the Arbiter here. Oh, like Fielder Ruin? Yeah, you bring up a good point, too. Fuck. Are you serious? Oh my goodness. That was lucky. That was so lucky. Oh my god. That was so lucky. Oh my goodness. That was literally the best draw. Literally the best draw. I guess I should have pushed first and then path. I forget if it what resolves, but yep. So if they get a sort of feast and famine, I'm gonna save this push. They get better skull, sure. Windsman is fine though. I don't think I care about Batter Skull. I think I get Stoneforge Mystic. Get a sort of Light and Shadow. And then get a Hobo Hierarch down. Just because we have Fatal Push too for the Germ if need be. Tech Edge. Okay. What are you going to target? Who are you going to target? Yeah. I guess we get wins proof there, right? So they get the Batter Skull down. Just trying to figure out if I want to play around Skyclave Apparition. I don't think I do. I think I just have to Thoughtseize, take the wins, and then play the sword out. Yeah. And I'm gonna hold up Fatal Push here. Yeah, it does, but we also have to be conscious of our life total, right? So, because we're also thought seizing, and I kind of want to just take this hit. I don't want to push this Batter Skull token. Ooh. Yeah, I don't think we want to. They got Yorion in hand. Yeah, sure. Maybe I should have waited for that Thoughtseize to nab the Yorion, right? I guess here we... Okay, Grim Flare down. We can't push anyway, so let's just equip here. Yeah. We need to draw... We actually don't have any outs to Yorion, which is annoying. Six bad. Oh, they have a Maul? I think we're dead. I guess we can push. So we'll play the Hierarch. We need something to kill the Yorion. Or Lingering Souls wouldn't be bad. I could actually draw a card off Grim Flare. So I want this to resolve. Oh, it doesn't target anything. I guess I have to do... Oh, well. Doesn't matter. We need Lingering Souls. So do we just mill the Goyf? I guess we mill the land and the Tarmogoyf for sure, right? Yeah. But do we want the push? Probably, because they can equip the Maul to something else. Yeah, so let's put the push on top. Move the sword over to this one. I guess I should have put it on this one. Okay, doesn't matter. Okay. Actually clear all that. I brought out the green sword, which is unfortunate. Give her runes. So we go to 9. Maul plus Thalia is not lethal. So let's equip here. Can we equip? We literally need to just draw Lingering Souls, right? We can draw Lingering Souls. So we literally need to mill Lingering Souls with this Grimflare. So our line is going to be attack with just these two, mill Lingering Souls, play Lingering Souls, and then we have enough mana to push. So we need Lingering Souls on top of our library. Let's do this. Lingering Souls. Maul is not going to do it. Or Liliana and Alberta here are not going to do it. So they equip Maul to Thalia. Attack. Do we just mill everything? I think we need the decay. Unfortunate. I think we need to mill this decay to hope to have Lingering Souls on top. But we need to draw one to decay them all. So put this on top. Bring Tarmogoyf back. Well, they have the Giver to protect it, so I need to essentially push the Giver now. Yeah, I essentially just need to push the Giver now. I can also just wait. I guess I don't need to do it now. They can also just attack with everything. And then we can just crack back. 9, 10, 11. We're one short, though. We really need a Lingering Souls. Oh. Okay. That line means we play on. There's definitely a beefy bird. But I think that locks it up for them. I don't think we have a line out of this. Yeah. Oh, I milled the Liliana. If I knew they were gonna do this attack, I was gonna say like, why are they just? What are they doing? Interesting. I mean, I guess that forces me to have it. So I guess that attack makes sense. We still need Lingering Souls. Okay. Yeah, this is not looking good. Man, that Batter Skull is pretty gross. Good games. Us spending our path on that Arbiter was our best draw, but then also our worst, worst possible. On the play. Spike U17, thank you for the follow. We appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in. The real question is do we want Toski, Gideon, or Kaya's guy on the play? I feel like all three are good in very, very specific situations. Gideon offers another colored creature too. Yeah, it's true. I'm just scared that we play Gideon and then it just dies to a Flick-a-Wisp, you know. But let's just try it. Let's just try the Gideons. I think in a vacuum is probably the better grind card. So let's just give that a whirl, I guess. Unfortunate. Man. I mean, I guess we keep this, but it's pretty bad. I guess we just bottom the Decay. I guess we bottom the Inquisition, and we just deal with everything on the board. But I guess we can't cast the Decay, right? So we need to just go like this. This hand does not look good. We need a fetch land or a black source off the top, and we can go like double Inquisition. Oh, okay. Black source off the top. Black source off the top. I guess that's Decay mana though. It's not too bad. We can ignore the Rest in Peace. Probably just take the Arbiter. No, I guess we can take the Stoneforge Mystic. We have the removal for the Arbiter, right? So I think we just take the Stoneforge Mystic here. Yeah, I think we just take the Stoneforge Mystic. We really need a black source off the top, though. Black source off the top would be very good here. Sunbait Canyon. Okay. We're also kind of light on lands, too. Oh, they top deck the other one. Brutal. Batter Skull. Land. Black source. Thank you. I guess we just Inquisition first. Do we just take the Arbiter here? Probably, right? I guess all these cards don't really do anything. Maybe the safer play is just to take the Archon. We're definitely decaying the Stoneforge Mystic here. Because once if they get a Thalia down, which I don't want to take with this discard spell. Yeah, I think I like just taking the Archon here. And then just decay this. And we can just push the the Arbiter if need be. If they draw a Ghost Quarter, we get royally fucked here. I think that's fine. So I think the best card in their hand is Archon. But Leonin Arbor is a card that can kind of get us. But I think I just take the Archon here. And just hope they don't have literal Ghost Quarter off the top. Just decay this. So they can double spell. They can Thalia plus the Arbiter here. Oh. They had it. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, that was pretty lucky. Okay, so we just play this tap. There's no need to push now. Liliana would be a good draw here. Just so we can... Their board is actually relatively empty at this point. Okay. Push here. We would like a threat now. Okay. So I'm going to Violent Thalia. So no Tormagloyus or anything like that. Okay. So Liliana would be the best draw. We have 3. Liliana one time. Liliana one time. Okay. Unfortunate. Does not look good for the home team here. So now they can untap with Vial, which is scary. Okay. Plague Engineer would not be a bad draw either. Or we could just draw lands. It's fine. That's fine. Yep. Interesting that they're doing this just to get a body. I guess they're trying to end the game. I don't know. It's kind of... I feel like that's loose. Gideon would be a good draw here. Yep. We are probably going to lose this game because we just drew 4 lands in a row. Unreal. Happens. Unbelievable. And they're just ready to Yorion too. GG. I reel my hand to my opponents. I want to know what the next card is, but Moto's just being a pain in the butt. we definitely had draws there to, you know, get us out of it, but we didn't draw anything. That's what happens sometimes. Can't get mad about it. All we can do is move on to the next match. Yeah, we had a shot for sure, but it is what it is. Oh my goodness, are we against taxes again? 60 card version this time. Let's Inquisition to start, and then we can Thoughtseize plus Hierarch next turn, I think. Huh, cool. Glad I Thoughtseized first before casting the Hierarch. What is up with... Oh my gosh. This is like the third Thoughtseize bug today. Man. Unreal. This is why you don't play discard spells, friends. Because stuff like this happens. Okay. That's going bye-bye. Going bye-bye. So this is taxes. I guess I should fetch, right? I already have... I just don't want to fetch shock. Just so much damage. Must have pissed off an MGO programmer, probably. Thoughtseize here. Take the sword. Slam a Hierarch. Pass the turn. Okay. I'd be interested if they Skyclave my Hierarch. I don't think they will. Seems kind of bad. They will. Wow. That would be infuriating for sure. Not gonna lie. So I'll probably go on a minus here. I'll probably get basic planes with this. I could also just Lily on a plus, but then they have the other Skyclave to deal with it. I kind of want to just get my value now. Yeah, I'm gonna just get my value now. They'll probably sack this, which is fine because then it insulates them from drawing any other equipment, right? Yeah. We're drawing essentially a lot of lands. How's it going, Parallel Bars? Hope you're doing well. Wow. They're attacking with Giver Runes. Interesting. Kind of want to push it. Not bad. Not bad. How about a sword off the top? I'm doing good. Just a little sleepy because I got my second COVID shot yesterday. So I'm a little drowsy, but otherwise I'm doing pretty good. Thanks. Thanks for asking. I'm wondering why they did that without a Arbiter. Take it easy, Malfi. Thanks for tuning in and the Prime sub. I really, really appreciate it. Take care. Still haven't gotten mine yet. It's hard. I'm an essential worker according to my work standards, so I've been lucky to get it. I think I block with one. I'm at a pretty low life total. Um, wow. Okay. All the lingering souls. All the lingering souls. But it seems like hopefully everyone will get vaccinated within, by summertime. So hopefully we get paper magic by the summertime, which would be awesome. I think we're in the same holding pattern. We just have to block. Every adult should have access. I agree. I agree. Not a land. Man, I am just getting smoked with these draws. I talk about everything. Oh wow, they're gonna give a protection? Our opponent is just not playing in a removal at all, huh? Didn't think they'd block and do that, but sure. Then I guess maybe I shouldn't have attacked. Wow. Bold attack. Block here. Man, these are really aggressive moves by our opponent. And they're working out because we're just drawing lands. Oh my. We need to draw a removal spell for this giver. And we have a shot, literally. Because these souls just stabilize. Sort of Fire and Ice would be good too. Okay, I guess that counts. Remove a spell too late. Wow. So they have Skyclave Unknown. Yeah. Yep. What are my outs here? Not that. Okay. Plague Man, Sword. On the play. I think Scooz is pretty bad. What did I board out? I think I boarded out Toski's, right? But on the play, they seem enticing, though. Maybe this is fine. I don't think we want talks. Like, I don't think there's. I mean, I guess maybe we can like trim Tormagoyce. Who's a probably board and rest in peace. Have a Gideon. Like this seems fine. Cool. I think Flare is just more relevant now as a 2-drop over Scooz. I think it depends on the meta. If the format is a lot more linear, flare like against like Tron. Wow, the lighting's really bad. Against like Tron, um, we played against Belcher earlier. Like decks like that where you are the aggro deck. I think uh, Grim Flare is probably one of the best two drops. But against in a mid range match or like a match where we are the control deck, that's where it's kind of bad. Our opponent has been keeping very sketchy draws here. I think we just take the giver. And if they get Stoneforge, we can Liliana it. But man, they are just... yeah. Keeping sketchy draws. Sketchy draws. We got Batterskull here. Just to force the path, right? Oh, I boarded in all the swords. This will be fun. We have all the equipment. We're definitely going to run out of equipment to Suitor 4. It's really funny. They don't path. Interesting. They drew the second land. Okay. So they just have pretty much blanks outside. Like the 4 out of the 5 cards are essentially blanks. Okay. Slowly on a minus here. Hope they don't draw a removal spell. Next turn we can Hierarch, Flash, and Batterskull. One mana. They're winsing my Stoneforge Mystic. Interesting. Probably get a forest here. I kind of don't hate just... I don't hate just going discard Lingering Souls, play Hierarch, Flashback Souls, and Stoneforge Mystic. I don't hate that. Don't hate that at all. Discard Maul. Play around Surgical. Can't imagine them doing that, but I've seen stranger things. Just play out my hand. This is quite the turn. Quite the turn for turn. Kind of like just getting Sword of Feast Famine here. They have Path, right? I kind of want to get Sword and Feast and Famine strictly because if we don't draw a land, I want to plus this Liliana, and Sword of Feast and Famine gives us the best shot to do that. But I guess if they have Path, we're not going to be able to untap anyway. So I guess we just get the Sword of Fire and Ice. It's like the clear removal spell. I think we just overload the removal essentially. can also just play it safe. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. I could also just play out my hand and plus. That also seems fine. So like they lose out on the tempo of the path. So let's just attack with both spirits, I guess. Attack. And then if it like Skyclave Apparition my sword, I kind of don't care. Oh, I did the math wrong. I think I'll just leave this on too. I'm 1 mana short from what I wanted to do. And they just time walk themselves, which is fine. Okay. Oops. Flash in, Batter Skull. Decay. Equip a spirit. Make them path the spirit, essentially. And we just go all out on this attack. And they're so far from Wind's mana anyway. Didn't want to attack with this. But just to send a message. Another path. Wow. So they just drew all their paths. Understood. I still think we leave the decay in hand. So they have Batterskull Unknown. Cool. Wow, we just never wanted to plus this Leon. Just funny. I think we can cut the sword. Yeah, I don't think we want Tarmogoyfs. Because they run Rest in Peace. So maybe we just want like a Kaya's Guile. This has another removal spell. Seems fine. Man, what are these game 3 hands? My goodness, I think we have to keep this. I think we bottom Grimflare on the draw. We just need to draw a black source off the top. I'll take a green source too. So we go Inquisition on turn 1. And turn 2, no Hierarch plus Thoughtseize. Okay. I think we just have to take the Thalia here. Crusader really sucks. Man, all these suck. I think we just have to take the Thalia here. Just because we're stuck on 1 land. All these game 3 hands are just so bad. Okay. I think I have to Thoughtseize the Crusader away. Okay. Doesn't do anything. Land. Yeah, like I said, I think I just need to Thoughtseize the Crusader away. Oh no. I wasted this shared the same creature type. Land. I think we just have to get the Hierarch down. Yep. We definitely have the Plague Man next turn. Oh no, are they gonna Skyclave Apparition my... Yep. Land. That's frustrating. Very frustrating. Both game threes against taxes. We either drew only lands or just mulliganed and couldn't keep up. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. And that's just the variance that comes with Magic. Hopefully we can rattle back. 3-2 Dream is still alive. Thoughtseize into Grimflare into Liliana the Veil is... Could be worse. Could be worse. I'm gonna Thoughtseize here. Off basic Swamp. Push. Force. Leak. Snap. I guess so, Izzle. I guess so. I guess we just take the snap here. Yeah, I think we just take the snap. And then we walk into their mana leak essentially. So like this is like Esper control. This is a dead card. Flare. What's good is they push this and then we could Liliana plus. And then it forces them to use a force of negation and 2-for-1s them. That's also interesting. Okay. So there's a debate here if we should play Grimflare or Liliana the Veil. And I'm kind of leaning towards Liliana the Veil. And essentially forces them to use force and negation. And 2-for-1s them. Yep. So like you can make the argument for getting the Grimflare down, but then like then just this mana leak is just, if they draw another fatal push, then this mana leak is gonna tag our Grimflare essentially. Toski. Let's get Grimflare down. See if they use a path on it, and then we can Toski next turn. What is this? Logic not for 3. Got it. That means no push. Hopefully they don't have path. Okay. Oh no, it's just Jace. Fuck. Oh man. I guess maybe I should have played the Toski then. But oh. If only Toski had Hexproof. That's indestructible. Too bad I can't kill this Jace. Okay. Interesting line there. Oh, man, that's brutal. Wow. Lingering Souls off the top. That's not bad. All we can hope for is they have nothing. Which is asking a lot because they're Jace brainstorming every turn. Okay. If we can hope they don't draw a removal spell here, we're in a decent spot. Okay. Okay, we're gonna have to crack this peatland. Let's crack this first. Gonna overgrown tomb and crack this. Okay. I guess I shouldn't concede, but they're untapping with the Jays. Man. I mean, I guess I could have... That turn I played Grimflare, I guess I could have played Toski, but I don't think it would have mattered. Joke's on you, opponent. They skipped through their turn. Yep. They topped with Opt. It's probably Snapcaster Mage. Oh, okay. Okay, we are in it. If only Toski had haste. It's asking for a lot. Okay. Lingering Souls, probably our best draw. Stoneforge Mist are going to be bad. Lingering Souls. I think we need to play into a Wrath, though, because we have to kill these Planeswalkers, right? Like, I think we have to do it. If they have Verdict, they have Verdict, right? Or if they have Snapcaster Mage. Yeah, I think we need to flash it back. We can't just... We can't let them untap. Untap another turn with Jace if they, like, plus here. That's the thing. And if they have, like, any removal spell that also tops it off, that screws our clock, too. You can also play the clock game, too. And make them use their clock, essentially try to beat us here. Uh-oh, untapped. This is what I was worried about, but like we're just so behind. We have to take these risky lines, right? I mean, that means that we do have an active Liliana, but they can tuck it with this. Nice. Yeah, I guess we can play the clock game here. But both of us have been playing pretty fast. We're only using 4 minutes and it's turn 11. Kaya's gal's cute. The mill plan is also live too. Like if the only win con is the spirit. Then again, we are also at 10 life too. Okay. Okay. So you're saying there's a chance. So you're saying there's a chance. I think I actually minus here. If I'm playing the mill game, I need to get rid of all their actual threats, and then we can just plus next turn. Yep. This is what I talk about here, where it's just like when it's the only card, it's a 4-mana 1/1, and it's just so anemic. And it can't kill anything. Can't kill any walkers. Oh. So now I have to like attack this Teferi because I have to. Yeah, I guess I just have to attack the Teferi. Classical Craft. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Okay. Attack the fairy here. There's a cryptic. Cryptic would be fine. Okay. So now they can Teferi. Return target creature permanent in owner's hand, draw a card. Interesting. Okay. I mean, I don't see... I guess it's the same thing as just tapping. Guess it doesn't really matter. So are they going to ultimate Teferi? Yes, they will. So now they can pretty much exile my whole battlefield. Yeah, we're playing for the clock, essentially. Jace plus Teferi emblem. Pretty decent. Not gonna lie. Nice. Nice draw. It's kind of a good combo. Yep, they're on the Jace plan now. Are they still digging? Nice. Can't decay an emblem. Unfortunate. It actually benefits me to keep cards in hand Because if we're on like the mill plan here, they shuffle my hand into my library. I guess by that time, well, it'll be 6 turns, right? Sorry, +2, so 6. So like 3 turns from here. So I think it's worth just to play the Tarmogoyf out, I guess. Well, I can. And then, like, if for some reason, I guess they can exile it. So I guess I should have just kept it in my hand. Forgot they can just exile things. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Oh, my dog needs to go out. What a game. So they can ultimate next turn. Stoneforge Mystic doesn't do anything. Yeah, we're at a 0-outer here, for sure. Okay. Just gonna pass a turn. Okay. That's a pretty nice line, because then that just us less cards to put on top with Jace. Esper Charm's pretty sweet, the double discard mode. Pretty sweet. I think at this point we can just concede here. So Gideon, Gaddock Teague, Spellbombs for snaps, Ashiok seems good. I don't think we saw Little Teferi, right? So I think these decays are kind of dead. We saw Snap and Push, so maybe we want to swap swords here. I think, yeah, we just cut decays, I think. I think this is fine. Toski not shining too much there. We definitely need a board. That kind of showed the downside of Toski, right? I guess the turn that I flashed back Lingering Souls, I think I still stand by it, because like I don't think we can play around a Wrath, because they could just easily just +2 the Jace and they just have the board secure. Like there is just not, we are not threatening at all with just one half of Lingering Souls. You need to flash back both sides. I still stick by that line, because they can just easily play around what's on the board, which is just +2. Fate Seal me. I attack the Jace. Jace goes down back to 2. So it's a little unfortunate, but what do you do? Well, hope everyone's doing well, staying safe, and staying healthy. 37 viewers by my OBS count. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Hope you guys are having fun enjoying this Toski content. Try like to squeeze in a Squirrelblade every league every now and then, because I know some people, a lot of people have been asking for Squirrelblade. So I try to squeeze it in every now and then, just kind of going back to the original build with Hierarchs. Sadly, this league is not going that well, but it's still a lot of fun. I think Grimflare has been pretty sweet. Grimflare having trample with Toski triggers is pretty sweet. I'll keep this. People love the squirrel, yeah. Gotta give what the people want, right? Wow, they kept the one lander. I think we just take the lodging knot. Yeah, I think we just take the logic knot. And we can kind of play around both Teferi and Stoneforge Mystic. We just hope they draw lands here. Our opponent also is probably thinking the same thing. That's unfortunate. Gotta get a Batter Skull. Just so we can get 2 bodies on the board to play around the Guile and the Teferi. So land would be off the top, would be very good for both me and my opponent. Both ops are the same. They topped, so they have the land. I'm assuming they topped the land. Just knowing their hand, like any other card would have been. I guess they don't have the black source. Land. We're still forced to flash Spatter Skull, I think. Yep. They bottomed. See if they draw the land here. They do. Got the Batter Skull down. Land. Just gonna attack with only the Batter Skull here, just to play around Snapcaster Mage. Just gonna get a Hierarch down, I think. Plays around Guile, Teferi. It plays around going Guile and Teferi, right? I guess I could have played Stoneforge Mystic first, but I kind of want the mana. Okay. So now they could Teferi minus my Batter Skull. Now they have Cryptic mana. Okay. Okay. Land. Oh boy. Just getting the bad side of variance tonight would just gonna happen. I guess we just play the Goif out. Our hand is just so congested. Okay. I would like to double spell, but we can't. It'd be gross if they had a Snapcaster Mage, but they don't. Another Goif. Yep. Okay, so they have Cryptic Command up. I don't think we can attack. I guess we can. Whatever I play, they're just gonna counter. So I guess I want to get my Stoneforge Mystic countered, right? And if they like bounce my Hierarch, that's gonna really suck. If they go like counter bounce, that would be bad. Oh gosh. Yeah, just stuck on 2 lands and just nothing's happening. And this is kind of why I really like my Luris build, because we can kind of have these bauble tricks with like these semi-scries. So having some sort of manipulation, even though it's kind of cute like the bauble tricks are, it's better than this. Now we can double spell. I guess we play Grimflare first. Gets countered. We play Scavenging Ooze. And this is a spot where maybe like a normal Mana Dork would be better than Noble Hierarch, because it can probably attack. But the Exalted Trigger has been very relevant though, at least against taxes. How you saw. Oh no. Man. Anything we play, they can just bounce the fairy. I think you're just gonna call it. It's fine. Us just missing that land drop really just screwed us over. Unfortunate. We've just been hitting the bad side of variance, as you sometimes do. Just draw only lands or just don't hit your third land drop. But it happens. Just have to fight through the variance. Well, hopefully we can at least get sort of pretty points out of this league. Maybe next league we'll bring the Luris Blade back. Every time I like kind of try to have some fun with something cute. I always end up rooting back to Lur's Blade. It's my baby. We're in the 1-2-1-3 bracket here. On the draw, this hand is kind of bad, but we'll keep it. We have at least like somewhat of a curve out. Triome. Okay. This is interesting. Could be a lot of things. Okay. I'll gotta try myself. If you don't mind. Trying to figure out what land to play. Guess I'll just get basic swamp. This saves us life in the long run. Until I get Batterskull. Gideon of the Trials. Interesting. Wow. Huh. I guess we just hold up Batterskull and Fatal Push. I don't know how relevant Fatal Push is going to be, but this is sweet. What's great is they can't plus the target. They can't target the Batterskull with this plus unless they bolt this first, which is fine. Sarah Visions. Got it. Okay. That's fine with me. So now we can kill this Gideon, which is pretty sweet. So we can actually trigger Toski here. Oh, I guess now we can't. It's fine. Do this. Push this. On tap. This is a pretty decent draw because we can either... I don't think we're going to Lily on a plus here. Our hand's pretty good. So let's just attack Gideon. And then we can Inquisition just to see if we want to... if they have a Wrath or something. They don't. They have another Gideon. Mad Cap is annoying. But we have the answer to it. I think we just take this. Do we take the Snapcaster? It doesn't do anything. Yeah, I think we just take the Snap. We can also just take this Awakening because it like filters their draws. But I think Snapcaster's the play. And then we'll just play the Grimflare. That's Trample. Maybe I should play the Tarmogoyf because if they Gideon and plus, I can't exactly kill it. So that was actually a misplay. Yeah, I should have played the Goyf. That was a punt. I should have played the Tarmogoyf because it can actually kill the Gideon. They opt to think otherwise. Okay. They put 3. I don't know which ones. If they don't play land, I can presume that the Delta went to the bottom. They played the Tarn, yeah. This will actually be the first time I get to trigger Toski with Grimflare if I can get in. Which should be sweet. Okay. Huh. Okay. Okay, bottom 2. Okay, guess I'm not gonna trigger Toski. I'm gonna just play Toski here and just draw 2 cards. Draw 2. Now we can Thoughtseize. They could Mad Cap here. And I'll probably Thoughtseize Liliana minus there. Yeah. And the reason I want to... Oh, okay, that's cool. The reason I want to Thoughtseize is to play around Force Negation. Is there anything cool in this list? That's indestructible. Ha. Interesting. 2 Chance of Glories. Doesn't play around Path Exile though. Doesn't protect it, right? Wild deck, yeah. Definitely wild. We're on the 1-2, 1-3 bracket, so can't be too surprised. Double Thoughtseize ain't bad. Do this to again play around Force of Negation. Pact of Negation. Taking the Pact of Negation here. Liliana. Cool. Interesting deck. What you're telling me is I want Gaddock Tea. Guile seems sweet too. Gideon seems decent as well. I don't think Ashiok does anything, right? I think we can cut the pushes. I guess that's pretty clean. It's pretty clean. We could probably have Sword of Light and Shadow over Sword of Fire and Ice, maybe? I guess we don't want these decays either. Yeah, maybe we don't want these decays. What do we see? Gideon. I guess we want decays for Gideon. Optimus Prime, yeah. Thank you for pointing that out. Right. Nice call. Maybe we keep the 2, because I feel like decays are probably better than... I mean, they have Snapcaster Mage, right? So maybe we want Spell Bombs. And then maybe just trim a decay at this point. Maybe we don't want Gideon. I think keeping 1 decay is fine. I feel like they're on a Blood Moon plan too. Why do I have a feeling they're on Blood Moon? Why do I have that feeling? I think we can answer Gideon though. That's like Gideon doesn't really like win the game. Like I think just cutting the decays are fine. Cause like we just answered the Gideon. Like we just killed it. And then if it ends up being able to attack for 4, I think that's fine. I think I want to keep this hand. On the draw and just hope to get there. And we're gonna lead on Hierarch anyway. They bolt it, it's fine. We have another backup one in case. I think this hand's fine. Even though we have like essentially free mulligan because of the Batter Skull, but land. Always have it. This means we can't turn to Liliana, but I don't think I want to turn to Liliana anyway. Kind of want to, are they wildfiring? Wow, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. Okay. Scavenging ooze. I think we just go Grim Flare. They don't have anything relevant in the graveyard. I guess they can Bolt Snap Bolt, and that would suck for this spell bomb, but I think I want to get this Hierarch online. I guess it does play into a Wrath, though. I think I just play Spell Bomb. Call it a day. I don't want to play into a Wrath. What sucks is I really need this black source for this Liliana, though. So, hopefully I draw it if they do end up mad capping. Okay. I don't think I mind that. Because if they're just ramping, sure. Like, it's not really affecting the board, right? I'm still scared for a Wrath, though. So, Exalted is very relevant here. What's this Grimflare attack? I want the lands, right? I don't think I want Stone Forge Mystic. So we can just spin these. I want the black source. And I want to play Lingering Souls. I guess I want some of the spot removal spells to kill these Snapcaster Maze, and this Liliana can take over the game. Okay. Spinning the wheels here. Spinning the wheels. Scry. Okay. Okay. Going to cast this Liliana, I guess. Target them. Gonna attack all these at Gideon to play around Lightning Bolt. Get it down. Kind of don't want to flashback Lingering Souls here. Or it's not flashback. Yeah, I guess because like I kind of want the Source Signature, and not that I can right now, but just kind of thinking about it loud about it. Don't think they'd have a Wrath, and even if so, I think playing this out's fine. We can just rebuild with the Lingering Souls. And then like if they make this a 4/4 an attack, I can just chump here. Not mind blocking there. I guess I can make an error for plussing, but interesting. Block here. How much is this deck online and paper? I guess it depends on the versions of the cards. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, interesting. That's cute. So we just see Path to Exile and we win the game. I guess I can. I don't know if the Stream Decker has it. Let me pull up on the side where opponent's thinking. Why are they at -10? Interesting. Huh. Okay, so there's multiple. So I have to draw a path into... A little slow there, buddy. A little slow. I guess we flash this back. And then play Gaddock Teague. I guess the prices are here. Online is around 360 ticks. I don't think it says in paper though. Bellica Cools. Doesn't give a paper price. Yeah, I don't think it gives a paper price. But it's around 360 ticks, I guess. Oh, here we go. Card Kingdom is about $1,000 and $1,300 ish. Sorry, I'm new to this thing, so around $400 online, and then Card Kingdom is 300. Yeah, thanks, Optimus. Thanks. So then now they can't really attack unless they have a removal spell here, right? Which is kind of funny. This is collecting me, killing me. Sorry. Yeah, it's funny too because I'll be in chat and like. Okay, I think that just totally means they have a removal spell, right? Because I can quadruple block. But it's funny because like I'll say a line verbally, and then like I'll see like someone say that in the chat like 10 seconds later. Okay. I think I just attack this Gideon down. Play Batter Skull. Kind of forgot about the other one. Not gonna lie. Oh, I can't cast Batter Skull because of this Gaddock Teague. Fuck. Oh my god. Oh, it is? Oh, my bad. I didn't update the Stream Decker, did I? But this is the last, pretty much the last match anyway, but I can update it anyway. Yeah, the sequencing though is not optimal. Here, let me set the deck list now. Thanks for pointing that out, Martin. I think it's updated now for Squirrelblade. I guess they didn't have the removal spell, which is unfortunate. I guess I should keep in the decays. Yep. Yep. We don't technically lose, but we're pretty dead. We can draw Liliana to Liliana, I guess. We could also just draw another pair of Lingering Souls too, I guess. So let's attack like that. Since we have the Scavenging Eels, let's just crack this now. Pretty dead here. We need to go path into Liliana. I guess it's free to eat here. I shouldn't have attacked this goose. Gotta mill everything that is not path. So we need path into... Okay. That was a stupid attack. We need path into milling Lingering Souls with Grim Flare. Or Kaya's Gylos, because he does stuff too. Eat this now. Path. Grim Flare. Yeah, so I think we need some number of decays to kill Snapcaster Mace to clear the way for Liliana and stuff. Ooh. So you're saying there's a chance? I think I want the Lingering Souls on top. You pretty much need to hope they don't have anything. The fact that we can't cast this Batterskull has definitely been fucking us. Ooh, that sucks. That's game. They just had Counter Magic up the whole time. That seems fine. Yeah, I think we need the decays. Don't think we want Toskis. Just trim one. Maybe we just don't want Toski. Maybe we want one. But like all these other, like, maybe we want to just want one over to the Gideon. Gideon isn't doing anything. Yeah, I think we want the decays. That was me not sideboarding correctly, I don't think. Heart of the Cards. Rarest from that is the theme of the night, and the heart of the cards are not in our favor. Don't have the white source, but I have faith. Opponent will go into 6. Fetch land off the top, so then the Squafe doesn't die to lightning bolt. Fetch land off the top. Bottom with the Sinner Visions. If they built my Goyf, I'd be sad. Although we didn't see bolts game 1 or 2, right? No, we did see one game 1, I think. Fetch land. Okay. They did not... Toski seems pretty good here. Sure. Sure. We can Toski or play Lingering Souls. I kind of like just going Lingering Souls. Kind of like just going Lingering Souls. Yeah, I kind of like just going Lingering Souls. We don't need to decay the Gideon right now. It doesn't do anything yet. Yeah, let's just get the Lingering Souls down. Hierarch Big White Source here is pretty clutch too. Oh, they had the verdict. Jesus. Oh, man. Guess we just flash back. Guess we could be in worse spots. As long as they don't Mad Cap, I don't mind just going Toski next turn. Okay. What are they tutoring for? Pact Negation. Interesting. I guess we can Toski here. Wow. They didn't realize it's uncounterable. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. Oh, they had the bolt too. Okay. I wish we had the another land for the decay. Unfortunately, that did not happen. Okay. Same visions. Got it. Arena giving you an "Are you sure?" That's really funny. Okay. So this Toski has to attack. So we'll just do that. Make them block with the Snapcaster Mage, which is pretty relevant. Let's get Stoneforge Mystic down. The F6 appears. Which sword do I want? Guess we want to pressure their hand, right? Probably just go for the feast and famine. I think that's fine. And it looks like they F6, so we can probably just hardcast it too. And not play into a wrath. Okay. Okay. That's not bad. I guess I could also just decay this if I really wanted to. But I guess it's safe to Inquisition first. Another Anger of the Gods. I mean, the Anger of the Gods doesn't do anything here. Because they just take the Gideon. They have Anger in hand. So I kind of want to just get Stoneforge Mystic down. Get a sort of Fire and Ice. And then equip this sword to it so then it doesn't die to anger. And then I have to attack. But nothing happens. Toski being indestructible, definitely relevant. Survived a verdict, survived an anger of the gods. He's been through a lot. Oh. Interesting. Evan, how's it going? Thank you for the raid. Catching the last match of this league here. Hope you're doing well. How'd your stream go? Yeah, I think we just... The squirrel is particularly seems cut his hair. Just quip. Probably equip the Toski here. Pass a turn. Doesn't do any damage though. How'd you get lured back into Squirrel Town? How's it going, Arcanto? I don't know. I don't know. Ooh. I guess I was just wanting to have some fun. And I always like geared towards Squirrelblade whenever I'm like, I'm just gonna play a meme deck. Like, what are you gonna do? This is gonna be sweet here. Just I'm gonna do all the things. All the things. It doesn't really matter how I trigger it. So I'll just shock our opponent. Sure, I'll just draw. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to fetch a shock land to... because I don't want to play anything at this point. I don't want to play into a verdict. Like, we already have like this pretty well insulated. I guess I want to present lethal though, but I don't want to play into a wrath. So let's crack this P-land first just to see what's up. A path is a very good draw here. So now we're insulated from Planet Angel. Maybe that was a turn I should have just decayed the Gideon. Oh, glad I didn't play into a verdict. Okay. Gonna do this. Equip here. Protected from a wrath. And I think at this point, I want to decay the Gideon. Yeah, I think at this point I want to decay the Gideon. So then they can't. They are on 0 cards. They play 2 Angers. I think I decay here, so then they can't plus on my dude. So I think I decay here. If they draw another Gideon, that sucks, but because I want to present lethal. Sweet. Cool. Got there. Toski showing a lot of resiliency. Surviving multiple wraths. But yeah, I appreciate it, all y'all for tuning in. Toski is always a fun magic card to play with. The Abzan version of the Chun. I don't know. We went 2-3. I don't know if that's considered 5-0ing. But yeah, I really appreciate y'all for hanging out. Squirrelblade's always fun. But I think my next stream will be Thursday. I'll probably roll back to my good old Luris Blade list that I've been kind of championing. I think this is kind of the best Abzan build that I think is the most competitive, I think. But yeah, appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you guys want to support the channel, please hit the follow button. I'd really appreciate it. If you guys want to go check out my past streams, you guys can go to my YouTube. It's youtube.com/KO Diamonds. And then if you guys want to get stream updates, you guys can follow my Twitter. It's twitter.com/KO Diamonds 22. We're gonna raid my boy Marty here. Bellica Cools, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. I know you were chatting early in the stream, and thank you for tuning in. Thank you for following. So yeah, we're gonna raid my boy Marty. He's a pretty good Jund player, very underrated. Please check his channel out. Other than that, thanks for hanging out. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll catch you guys on Thursday. Oh, sorry. Today is Thursday. I am sorry. My my days of the week are messed up. My next stream will be Sunday. I thought today was Tuesday for some reason. My next stream will be Sunday evening probably. So yeah, catch you guys then. Stay safe, stay healthy. I'll catch you guys then.